Two cousins taking different life paths discuss the highs and lows of being in your 30s, and nothing is off limits. This is Life in Your 30s. This is 30 Old, 30 Young.
Hi everyone, this is 30 Old, 30 Young, and we have our first special guest, and I'm so excited to introduce you
to a veteran of his 30s, a salesman, a dog dad.
Dog dad, yeah, new dog dad.
New dog dad.
Well, year old, my little Jill.
Dad of a child also.
Yes, 13-year-old.
13-year-old. And the first guest on the pod, so that's the most important thing, really.
I feel honoured.
Honoured.
Oh,
We'll
we feel honoured too, literally.
I feel like a celebrity.
When you said you were going to come on, I was like, yes, Scotty, let's get you on.
Fuck yeah, bitches.
Because how long have we known each other for now?
There's going to be so many private jokes where I'm going to be like,
No, there's not. How long have we known each other for? It's 2012, that's when I met you.
Was it?
Jesus.
So what's that
2011 maybe. So what's that, Joe? You're the clever one.
Yeah. 13 years?
Oh yeah, I'm me and Max.
12 years.
12, yeah.
12 years, there you go.
12, 13.
So we used to work at DHL together, didn't we? In telesales. So yeah,
Juicy.
Okay, what?
Well, I want to get into, first of all, dating in your 30s is difficult enough.
Fucking dating in your 20s is difficult.
Dating in general is difficult.
Yeah.
But we've got to keep to our demographic.
Yeah, okay.
In your 30s is the hardest and is more entertaining. But dating as a single dad.
Just dating in general is just... I hate dating.
Do you?
Why?
I don't hate it as a concept, but you know, like we're in that era where we've gone from two dating scenes. So we've gone from the dating scenes of meeting people in bars.
Can't do that anymore.
Well, you
No,
can.
that's what I mean.
Because you're a weirdo.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can.
If you ever talk to someone, there's a good chance I'm going to be like, can you fucking get away from me?
No. Okay, but carry on.
But we're in that era where we've had that. So we've been into
Yeah, I see what you mean.
nightclubs,
Every
because when
weekend
we
you
went
go out, I
it
get
was literally
that.
knock a 30,
Bump and
30,
go.
10 and all that
I
kind
get
of stuff.
that,
You know,
True.
anything goes at one stage. You know, the more you drink, the prettier she gets, and all that kind of stuff. And then obviously we've gone to the internet dating. You know, Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I hate it.
Are you on them?
I've been on them.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on them now?
No, I just can't.
Why?
Can't stand it. I can't
on
stand.
Dickhead.
Can't stand.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah, why are you not on them?
That's so weird. Everyone's on them except me.
Yeah. Keep matching with Charlotte. She doesn't match me.
Talk to me.
Why are you not on them?
I can't be arsed
Okay.
having the same conversation. Oh, what's your hobbies? What are you into? What do you do in your spare time? Over and over and over again. And then you either get ghosted
Yeah.
or you go on a date with them and they're not the person
That you thought you were
you
talking
thought
to.
you were talking. I mean, I've been on a date before. She's come up to me and like, hey, are you all right? And I'm like, going, yeah, you. And I've gone on a date with this person. I'm thinking, who the fuck are you?
Oh, you mean basically?
Catfish. Oh, don't get me started.
Catfish?
Don't get me started on filters. My God.
Well, it's filters and then using old photos, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
must admit, I went on a date once, this is a while back, when I was in Cornwall. So I was working away in Cornwall. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get myself down, meet someone down there.
Tinder opening.
Yeah, I
Cornwall.
did.
Why not?
So he actually told
Travel
me, he
mode.
told me what hotel to go to. And honestly, it was an incredible hotel. So anyway, he
So
comes,
basically, you just
Take
went
the
for a
room or a
fuck.
bar. Yeah.
no, I didn't. So we went for some dinner at my hotel.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was from down there, and he said to me, "I can't believe you actually look how you do on, I think it was Tinder." I was like, "What do you
One of the
mean?
biggest compliments you can get.
Do you know what I started doing now when I'm on them?
What?
You know when you take your photo,
Right?
your photo is not the mirror image of you.
Oh, what's he for?
So I flip it.
Yeah.
So it's actually me on the photo. So when they get there,
Yeah.
they're not as disappointed
Oh, shut up, Scotty.
when I turn up. But
Like, you're the reverse of your profile.
But I do. I flip the photo because that's actually me.
So you're like, so you won't go back on them, or do you go back on them time to time?
I
Oh,
have
they're
been,
on the phone. They're just a bit dusty. At the moment.
I have been on them and everything, but I literally can't be doing it, having the same conversation over and over and over. I mean, like, my dating life is just shite.
Do you want it like that, or what? Would you prefer to meet
Are
someone?
you dating down the club?
Yeah, no, I'd like to meet someone and
David Lloyd
everything,
clubs?
but no, I've never dated in the club. In the club.
In the club.
In the club.
50 bits, 50 cent, dude.
No, there's like...
I like the music up. Then we'll sound really cool.
Feel like we're going to do some grinding in a minute.
Oh, God. I'll get out of
Take it to
there.
the candy shop.
So dating apps at the minute are a no-no. You just can't be bothered with them.
I just can't be bothered having the same conversation over and over. Because at the end of the day, right, when you go to the bar,
Yes.
you are talking to that person and you're talking to that person
And you've
only.
got energy there as well.
And you've got energy in the bar because you're probably
Yeah.
that shit-faced as well. But there's nobody out. There is probably people praying behind you and everything, but you have got that person's full attention.
Yeah.
On the apps, you are just a number. You are just a picture on that app, and you've got to say the right thing at the right time to keep that person.
To be fair, it's not
You've got to
true
keep 'em on the
love.
hook, haven't you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah.
It's
I
not-
met Brie on Tinder.
Oh shit, Sars. Edit that one out. No, it's facts. It's just how I feel. Although I must admit, do you know what? I have been on Tinder. I think I went on it not so long ago for 2 days. I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. I'll go back on it. And there have been some guys who followed me on Instagram, and I was just like, follow them back, whatever.
That's creepy.
No, it's not, because now,
They're
like...
stalkers.
It is because you haven't answered them on Tinder, so they found you on social media.
Well, no, because some of them I was chatting to on Tinder, or whatever app it was, I can't even remember. I was literally on there
many
2
of them.
days. No, there was just one. I can't remember what it was. No, it was Hinge, that was it. I went, because I've never been on Hinge. I
Is
thought,
that the ladies talk first?
Nah, it's Bumble.
no, Bumble.
It's
But
fucking Hinge then.
Hinge is
There's so much more to it.
Hinge is quite good, to be fair, because when you get someone likes you, you actually get told who likes you. So Tinder, for example, you
Oh,
obviously
Tinder just goes, someone has.
someone's liked you, yeah. Pay
flicking through.
£20 for a month, and
Oh,
you can
God,
have it. And we'll
yeah.
keep charging you afterwards. But Hinge, actually, you only get like 4 likes a day, like, but you do get to see who's thinking.
see, I wouldn't, I don't know.
That's
but
good. You don't
like-
to
It is for a
like
man. Now, for a woman, it must be just completely bombarded.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
you must be just. You can just if you're a woman,
They
you open a
They
date,
just meet.
bam, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam.
Yeah.
They just meet.
Sausage conveyor belt.
Yeah, it is.
But anyway,
She's
so we...
Not denying it. Yes, exactly like that. Yeah.
But anyway,
vegetarian.
stop. So obviously, like, we follow each other on Instagram, and I'm like, I'm like totally against meeting someone in the UK. But like, we chat from time to time, I see their life, and to me, that's more natural for me because it's not so much just on Tinder, and I want to go on a date. Like, if I'm like watching their stories, I'm like, oh, do you know what? He's probably a bit of me. I'll meet up with a drink, and I'll do it that way. That's quite nice.
Well, yeah, but still internet dating.
Yeah, but it's
You
not
still
like
screen them
forced.
first.
Yeah, but it's not forced, is it? Like, let's go on the date. Like, I wasn't even looking. I went on for 2 days, and I thought, do you know what? I'll go on for 2 days. How long ago was this? This was quite a while ago. And I went on for 2 days. A couple of guys added me, added them back. Fine. And yeah, that's it. But I'm still not getting on any
Write
dates
that
with them.
down. Jesus, tell the grandkids about that one. No, I mean, I think the main aim of all dating apps is to take it off the dating app. So as soon as you
The last
get off
first
there,
date.
Well,
Get to the
Hinges,
first date, yeah.
Hinges.
the idea is to delete the app, right?
Yes, delete
that's
that.
their
Yeah,
whole
you didn't
thing.
even know about Hinge just minutes ago.
Yeah.
Now he knows all
Yeah,
about
I
it.
remember.
I remember it. Yeah, whatever.
No, Hinge wasn't
Yeah.
out when you were out, Jay.
No, I had the most basic Tinder. We could just.
Tinder was great.
I could just.
I love Tinder.
Because obviously now you get like limits and then charge you, and then you can only do so many things and all that.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we could just go on a dating app because then you can vet who you're talking to. I did see a video the other day. A girl was like, "You got to be careful on these dating apps," because she had this guy on the screen, and then she ran his name through like the local database,
shit.
and he was wanted on like GBH and kidnapping.
Fucking hell. Well, I
He's like-
remember.
she's like, oh,
I
okay,
went on
maybe
a
not.
date. I went on a date once, and obviously in my glass I can see who's the other side. And before
what? In your what?
through my glass, my front door,
Oh right. Yeah.
I can see who's there. And literally, I was walking. This was like right when I was first single, and then I looked. And I was like, oh, I don't want to spend the day with him. And literally, I knew straight away before I even opened the door, he wasn't right.
See, if you're on the app, you could have just got rid of him and ghosted him.
I was. This was on Tinder.
Maybe you'd invited him over.
Yeah, because I thought through texting, I thought, oh God, there might be a bit of something here. And I just,
Everyone's
before
favourite
I
text.
even opened the door, I thought, nah, not for me.
What does man v fat mean to you?
Lose weight and enjoy a game of football.
Mental health camaraderie.
Friends, football, fat loss.
Reverse my diabetes.
Big, sweaty, fun.
Life-changing football.
Better and healthy lifestyle.
Good competitive sport.
Teamwork, banter and weight loss.
Create a winning mentality to lose fat.
Hard work regime and football.
It means sustainable weight loss.
Don't let the boys down and don't let yourself down.
Man v Fat. Weigh, play, lose, win.
You got to look at how quickly they're responding on text. If they're replying really witty and quickly back to you, that's probably how they are in person. But if they reply like 20 minutes later with something witty, they've probably thought about it for fucking ages.
Or they could just be busy, because I'm a shit texter when I'm dating someone.
You're a shit texter in general life.
Thanks, babes.
Yeah, a bit tough. Have you uninstalled the apps, or are they just like gathering dust on your phone?
No, I've just uninstalled them.
Would you go back on them?
Yeah, I've got no problem in going on it.
Whenever you're ready.
But the thing is, when you go on it, it's like, oh, she's here again. She's here. She's here.
You need to get outside of Derby.
You're right, Margaret. How you doing? Still here?
Yeah.
Whenever I go out abroad, I always meet loads of guys.
What's your age range on it, if you don't mind me asking?
No one, about 33.
Nice.
To about 43. 43, 44.
Oh, cute.
So is it half your age plus 8?
Yeah, I don't want to... The thing is, I don't want any more kids. You know, now I've got a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I mean, if it happened, it happened.
But that gap's wild, isn't it?
But I don't... because I'm now nearly 40, I'm starting to get like my life back, especially having a teenager and everything. You know, she doesn't depend on me as much and all that kind of stuff. And I don't want to go back to the nappy stage.
I'm with you, 100%. I've got
a
a 1-year-old. I don't want to go back.
Yeah, I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to. It's going to put me back massively, because time I know it. You know, let's just say I had a kid at 40. You know, times 10, I'll be 50. I'll be knackered.
Yeah,
I will literally be knackered. So I just don't. And then obviously, I don't think I'd be able to keep up.
You're dating within the women that are But the question probably comes up when you're talking on these dating apps anyway. Like,
well, a lot of them now actually have the thing.
I don't want kids.
Yeah,
or
I've got children. Don't want kids. Yeah. So a lot of them.
Fine, save time.
Yeah.
And that is where I thought like the positive would be in dating in your 30s. It seems like it. Do you mind? It might be a little bit more efficient. Like everyone is kind of more inclined to know what they want, present company excluded.
But there's a problem with dating in your 30s. Because especially in your late 30s as well.
Yeah.
Because the people that you tend to meet are, and this is going to sound awful, but have been through some shit.
Yeah, they probably come off the divorce.
Divorce or the...
Widowed.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't date anyone who's just been divorced. You've got to give them 2 years.
That's a heavy rebound.
Yeah, but do you know what? Some guys jump straight back into a relationship, whatever, but you need to give yourself 2 years, for sure. And if you don't, you know what? Some people are different. They wanted to divorce 10 years prior to separating, but they still need time on their own, and they've got to find themselves.
Yeah, get straight back on the horse, mate.
No, because honestly, when I broke up with my ex-boyfriend, I needed these. It's been 7 years since I've been in like a proper,
ditto.
You know, but I needed that time.
But the problem is though, because
it's actually been less than that, but still. And I've dated quite a few guys, but
you know, I class myself as single as 7 years
because it's the last time you're in love.
Not necessarily, but it's the longest.
Serious, yeah, for sure.
Right.
The other ones are like 3 months, so I don't class.
No, they're not. They're just dating, aren't they?
They're just dating.
School stuff like that.
Yeah. So, but the problem is when you get when you start telling people how long you've been single for, because that's one of the key questions. How long have you been single for? And you don't want to lie to them.
It's like a gap in your resume.
7 years, and then they're obviously thinking, "What the fuck's wrong with this guy?
7 years.
Yeah, why is he single? He's obviously a narcissist."
I mean,
or he's catfishing me, or something just going on. He's a wrong end.
Look at me, fittest male.
we have a competition, David Lloyd, and
one of profile is just your Mets.
One of them.
No, wait, whoa, it's nothing to do with Mets. just the face. Just look at me.
Oh, sorry. I mean, yes, I knew how many Mets you had.
Brad Pitt in the making.
No, but we have a Mets challenge just quickly for the listeners. It's about what the fuck they're talking about. We have a Mets challenge, and we have a fittest male and a fittest female. And Scotty always says he's a fittest male, not female. Sorry, male.
I said, let me explain it to the listeners. We have a Mets challenge and didn't didn't explain what that was.
Yeah.
At all.
Maps. Oh, it's just about you put around you and it accumulates.
You get points for being fit.
Yeah,
It's
that's it, done.
completed it.
No, he says it's based on looks, isn't it, Scotty?
Yeah, mine's based on looks.
Oh,
obviously,
okay, you have a different belt.
Yeah, I'm fittest male than looks.
He's a
But
fittest
basically,
male.
maps, just so people can see it, it's Facebook for hearts. Actual hearts. That's basically what it is.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is.
I suppose it is, yeah.
Takes you like
Because you
to
like
comment.
people's red and yellows and greens
Yeah.
and blues.
Oh, you're really struggling in that one. Good job.
But that's what you. Yeah, but
That's what we do.
You nearly died in that one.
But it's Facebook for hearts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all it is. It's how fast your heart's beating.
See, I think going back to dating, I'm like an old school girl. I love I'm all about like walking somewhere and just meeting someone, or just whatever, like true love.
You're like a walking Hallmark movie, aren't you?
I am a Disney girl.
You really are. Christ.
But I think, venues should have more like evenings, so just single
Speed
people.
dating.
No,
I
not
don't
even
think-
speed
I couldn't
dating.
do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't do
but
it. No.
I'd be
as soon
relevant.
as he sat down, I wasn't because you have to be. I
no,
don't
not
care
speed
what-
dating, just being in a restaurant, just chatting.
Yeah, I suppose in my mind, speed
bar.
dating, I've got that I'm going to be like attracted to every single person I'm talking to. They're going to be attracted to me, and we're going to have a great time. But most likely, it's not going to add up.
I do believe that you can fall in love with somebody with a personality, but
Yeah, of
when
course.
you literally are starting out, you are looking at looks. You
See, I don't. I do go on personality quite a lot.
No.
No, because you knew when you looked through the glass that guy was a wrong one.
Yeah, I had a vibe. There was a vibe.
No,
He's
you're
ugly.
still on.
I couldn't see him.
Because he was 5 foot.
I couldn't see it. I just knew straight away.
So
I
basically,
had
you
just
saw
had a
this
feeling.
blurred vision.
Yeah, I couldn't see it actual.
I didn't even have to see him for that. I just saw
I
it
couldn't
blurring
see
in
his
my
face.
But
You can look through my glass. You can't see a face, but I just
see
saw like
anything,
an
it's black.
outline.
Yeah.
And no,
I hope there's not
but
someone stood there right now.
you see an outline, but straight away, just something in me was like, no.
Yeah, but that's obviously because he's done something.
No, he hasn't. I couldn't even see his face
No,
properly.
but he's done something when he's been talking to you.
No, because he was cool.
No, I feel like
I just got something.
I feel like
you
you-
go off a blurred vision.
You invite,
Honestly, it
you invited him
happened.
over when you guys were having a good chat, and then afterwards you kind of like were like, oh, I'm not sure I can be bothered. Then he turned up, and you're like, oh god.
No, honestly, I saw him didn't see him because you'll see what I mean when you come one day. You look through my glass, and I just had this feeling in me. I'm all about feels.
Yeah, but he's still.
Yeah, but you still be attracted to
but
someone.
on Tinder though, so you're saying about personality and everything.
Yeah.
But on Tinder,
you've got to like
you do not
look.
get that.
That is
You don't-
true.
you don't
You've got
get
to
that. So
like
you've
them
got-
first,
you've got
haven't
to
you?
Go basically on the looks. You
Yeah.
shouldn't go, he's absolutely ugly, got a great personality.
But then,
That's what that other app's about.
yeah, but on the
From 10 Plus,
bio,
it's banter. There's no pictures. It's just chat.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't do speed
It doesn't
dating,
exist in the real world.
because
but
if she sat down and she wasn't
Yeah, but on
for
Hinge,
me, then I'd be like, my face would just be like,
yeah, but on Hinge, you've got to write quite a lot on there, haven't you? Like a bit about there's a lot on there you put on, and I can, even if I'm not 100% on looks, I'm like, he sounds quite interesting.
I don't know, I can't remember it.
See, I'd go on like
so
interesting.
he sounds interesting.
Yeah, like if someone sounds interesting,
anything-
they've got
anything
me.
great on paper.
Yeah, that's it.
Basically, on dating apps, you're a number in a picture. That's
That's
all
it.
you are.
That is.
That's all you are.
You go through rounds of auditions.
Yeah.
If you don't pass the looks test, you're gone.
But just going back though, that's the whole the dating app thing. You're talking to someone, you go on a date, and I've been ghosted, and I have done it in the past. Don't get me wrong.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've run out of steam.
But I've got to an age now where I'm like, no, if I don't like them, I'll just be honest. I'm not going to say, look, you're a massive minger or something like that. You just wasn't for me. You know, blah blah blah. So, but you give them closure.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing,
have a
if
courtesy.
people, if people, you don't like it done to you,
100%.
do not do it to them, because you might not like the answer. You might not it when they say, "Look, you're not for me." But tell them, don't ghost them. I can't hate people.
And that's what social media has allowed you to do. Like if you're in a conversation and someone goes, "How are you?" and you go, and you just walk off. You can't. That's the fucking weirdest thing.
Yeah, I
to do.
know, but
on the phone you go, "Mwah." But you match with them in the first place. If you don't, the thing is, what you should do, you need to do some like admin in your matches. If you aren't interested, you have to say you either have to get rid of them before they even say a word to you, or if they do say something, be like, "Oh, sorry, not interested."
Yeah, but I do see what
Clear
you
them out,
mean.
but I suppose you get like thousands. So
I do see what you mean, but then when you've got a busy life, it's just like, effort.
if you got
They-
time, if you
and
got
you-
time on the app,
But
Don't leave them hanging.
but you think they're not really that interested, probably talking to 15 other women. Like,
but
you
if
just
you've been
don't
on a date-
bother.
they are, but it's good to filter through.
But if you've been on a date with them,
Oh, if you've been on a date, okay, it's
Yeah.
different. Sorry, I didn't realise that.
Like, so I've talked to people in the past and everything, and I'm sure it happens to women, but I'm only going on from my own experience. You're talking to them, and you get a lot of profiles saying, "Don't just say hi to me." Well, what do you want me to say to you? I don't know you.
Yeah, we're out of the age bracket now where I've got to come up with a zany little opening line.
Yeah. Happy Tuesday.
Go on, you've matched with me. Hello, how are you?
A fun fact. Oh, tell me a fun fact. Fuck off. Not got time for
That's
this.
me. I'm like, okay, I've got plenty. Have you heard the film The Bucket List?
Oh God, honestly. Yeah, but it's so cringe, isn't it, on a dating app?
Yeah, but the whole thing is you have to, if you've gone on the app, you have to be ready to just put yourself out there and be like, I'm ready. You have to make a bit of a twat of yourself.
No, because it's hard enough at work.
And then you meet your future wife in the car park of an Indianapolis McDonald's. And you go from there.
But where I was going with that is...
Yeah, but you're in another country. Would it be the same in Derby?
Well, I was in another country and I had a nice,
Would it be the same in Derby?
And a British accent.
Would it be the same in Derby? Would you have been happy or not?
It would have been a lot less Canadians.
There you go.
But where I was going,
Yeah.
sorry, I just sat here patiently, you invite me on and then you just don't talk to me.
You remember I'm here.
You're just going on a different tangent. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You go on it. So, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I'm really good, thank you. What you got planned?
Yeah.
It's the weekend question, isn't it? What you got planned this weekend? Or what did you do at the weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I went dancing with my daughter.
Cute.
Oh, right. You could at least say, what did you do?
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, right, that's really good. Did you enjoy that? I went out and did
Yeah. Is that because we're in sales though? Because I'm very chatty.
I don't know. But
like, I'll write a story. If someone's talking to me, I'll tell them everything because I want to know everything about them.
Yeah. But then you go on and ask another question.
It's yes and.
And then they come back and like, oh, did just da. You're like, well, where's the fucking conversation going?
Well, they're not the ones, are they?
You're not talking to me. This is a two-way conversation. That's what I hate about dating. And there's a lot out there that do that, trust me. Where it's a one-way conversation that you try your hardest to keep it going. You think, well, they're talking to me, so they're obviously interested in it to a degree because you just won't talk to them.
But it shouldn't be difficult, should it?
But it shouldn't be difficult.
I do see what you mean. If you go on a date with someone, and I've never ghosted someone I've been on a date with, ever. Maybe once, actually, sorry. But
you're full of shit.
But he did have a girlfriend, so.
Oh, okay, then fair enough. Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not even gonna. He knows what he's done.
If he hasn't told you about a girlfriend, he's not really owed.
Exactly. But if I've been on a date with someone and it wasn't right, I'll just tell them straight. I'll be like, look, I'm really sorry, whatever. And the same. I've never been.
I used to ghost, but I don't do it now.
I wouldn't. It's not fair. Exactly. Treat people how you want to be treated, for sure. Absolutely.
It's when you go on and like talk to them, and then the photo's gone, and you like play a little sad song in your brain.
Yeah, but that because they probably come off the dating app.
No, I'm on about like because if you've gone on a date, you've most likely got WhatsApp, haven't you?
Oh, they've deleted the number.
Yeah, they've deleted
Savage.
Oh, that's
block.
What? They've not even messaged you back from the date.
Yeah, terrible.
God,
See,
but
do you know what though? Thinking about the other person on the other end, if that happened to me or whatever, anyone. They're obviously going to be thinking, well, is it me? And that's going to affect them as a person.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. Give closure.
But it's horrible. Why would you do that to someone?
Give closure. That's what I'm saying. Give closure.
Always.
If you're not interested in that person,
tell
just
them.
give closure.
I feel like Tinder should have an automatic message that if you do get unmatched, a message gets sent through saying like,
yeah, but the thing is, you've
right
probably already come off. But if you've got that far and you're going on a date, you've most likely come off Tinder.
If you've met in real life, then I think
yes,
not an explanation because you shouldn't have to give an explanation as to why you're not interested in someone. You just not.
But then if you meet, because I was going to say if you meet someone naturally, it might be different. But then I have met people naturally, and they have been twats.
Oh yeah, twats are out there whether you meet them on Tinder or if you meet them in real life.
Yeah,
twats are twats.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, I'm all over the place. Like when I'm having a conversation, I'm literally like jumping from one conversation to another to another to another. I don't do that on a message.
What do you mean?
On a text message, I'm not jumping from conversation to conversation.
Because it would seem like a bit.
Yeah, but like today.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go. I want to say that, but I can't because I'm being recorded, and it would just sound really weird if I just come out and go. The fuck? She'd be like, "What the fuck's he going on about?"
So in your 40s, you want to meet someone?
No, if I want to meet someone if I don't meet someone in my 40s, then I think I'll just live alone and give up.
Nah, you meet someone. If you want to. That's if you want to. Do you know what I mean? You might not want to.
Thing is though, and where I was going with what you were talking about earlier, 7 years, you get very comfortable. in your own life.
Yeah.
You know, and if you've not lived with someone for a long time, then coming into you've mentioned it on the podcast before. You come home, you do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Italy, you fuck off to Italy. Blah 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 blah.
You just live life on your own terms.
When you start,
someone else brings their routine to it.
Yeah, and if you've been like single for 7 years or whatever, and then someone's come into it, and then they've most likely, if you meet somebody at my age, they've most likely got kids. So that depends on how old the kids are and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that can add complications to it. They may be younger, they may be older.
Merging families, Christ.
Yeah, but then it's like I'm gonna go skiing in January. Well, what do you mean you're going skiing in January? Well, I've already got it booked.
What are you saying?
Well, what do you mean?
See, I couldn't live like that because I've been so controlled.
That's what I mean, though.
Now, I've had relationships where I went to London, for instance. I was dating a guy and I went to London with the girls and we missed a train home. And he rang me and he was screaming down the phone saying, "You've done it on purpose." And I was in tears because I knew what happened when I got back and I knew he was going to be pissed off with me. And it's like, I couldn't live with that. And like, now I'm happy. Like, I didn't have anyone doing that to me. It's great.
Did you bin him off straight away?
No, I didn't. But, it is what it is. But now it's like when I went to Italy, I was doing my own thing for 2 days, living on my own timeline, everything. And then as soon as I went to go meet my friend, for instance, you get someone else involved. What time you coming? All the time, hurry up. I'm like,
but that's just because you're
fuck's
fucking
sake. Yeah, but I just like living on my own life.
She's been amazing this last couple of weeks.
Thanks, Scotty.
I think it's a clock change. She even said that the other day.
The clock change. She's actually been an hour late.
Change. Yeah.
She's been an hour late to everything. But she just hasn't realised.
But she actually she's beating me to the gym and everything. She's like, "Are you here?" I'm like, "Just turning up now." She's like, "I'm here." I know it's gonna go downhill very, very quick.
Enjoy it.
Like shy away. "Oh, I'm still at home."
It does sound like that.
If that starts in 4 minutes, I'm leaving the house now. Okay.
It's like, obviously you've talked about it. She's talked about skiing and everything. Mm-hmm. So last year, I did want to go skiing. Mm-hmm. Never, ever wanted to go skiing in my life.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's absolutely freezing. Freezing.
Fun though.
If you're going to go on holiday, go where it's bloody hot.
You sound like my wife.
Yeah, don't go where it's bloody cold. But I was lying in bed one day, talking to Charlotte on the phone. Come skiing, come skiing, come skiing. I'm like, I don't want to go skiing. Come skiing, come skiing, come skiing. So I'm like, well, whatever, Charlotte. I'll speak to him in the morning. Mm-hmm. But I did sleep on it. And I thought, you know what? I've never wanted to go skiing in my life. Mm-hmm. But it's 3 days. Yeah. It's not a job, is it? It's not like
you can do anything for 3 days.
I'm not committing to a job or anything where I've got to be. You're in that job. And funny enough, I was only having this conversation with my friend the other day. Mm-hmm. But I thought, you know what? 3 days. If I don't like it, I can go and do
Never go
something.
again.
I don't have to go again. I've wasted 3 days of my life and all that. Ring Charlotte. I've booked or text or whatever. Book skiing. I'm not coming, Emma. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dickhead.
Are you kidding?
I thought you went though.
Yeah, she did. She did in the end. Yeah, but I'm like, are you fucking kidding? Yeah, I'm going to go travelling. You're just fucking...
She's travelling.
You've just convinced me to go skiing, and now you're not going. Halfway through the year, she says, "Oh, I'm going skiing now." I'm like, well, that's very nice of you.
But you had a great time.
Best time of my life.
Exactly. Because the thing is with Scotty...
Yeah, it was fucking baking.
The thing is with Scotty... The thing is with Scotty, right?
Dead miserable.
Yeah, like, he can be so miserable. You earn shitloads of money, and sometimes you do one holiday a year, like, you've almost paid your mortgage off. I was like, you need to do things. I said to Scotty, you need to do things that's going to get you out there, that's going to make you happy. And sometimes you don't realise what these things are, and then you do it. It's like, oh, fucking hell.
The thing is, though, people put me down as miserable, but I'm not miserable. I'm happy. I just come across miserable.
I don't know. I wasn't getting miserable from you.
No, it's not miserable.
No, I can.
Yeah, but sometimes you do. Yeah, but sometimes you do feel down in the dumps, though, don't you? Because it's
especially
like,
this time of year.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially this time of year, season depression. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know, this year I've not got it.
Yeah.
You've not got it.
No. Do you know why?
Why?
I've kept myself busy.
So you think it's keeping yourself busy?
I've kept myself busy. I've purposely gone out and done stuff. So this week, I know we only changed it. Was it this week we changed it, or was it last week?
Last week, whenever it was, yeah.
So this week, so far, I mean, we're only on Tuesday. I've been to the gym.
Yeah.
Did running club.
Yeah.
And it was already dark, so it was too late for me. Do you know what I mean? but we did that. I sat and had a cup of tea while you went and did Blaze, because I wasn't doing that. Tuesday today, I'm sat here, so I'm keeping busy. Wednesday, I've got my daughter.
Nice.
Thursday, I'm playing poker.
Nice.
And then I can't play poker, right?
I think it's the thing is, when it's cold and dark, you do tend to keep yourself indoors. And then this does worry me so much, because when you work from home and you don't have to leave, you can easily hide.
Every dinner time, I literally get up, take that dog for a walk.
But
I don't want to, but I get up and I take her for a walk
but some
for an hour, and I
people,
feel great.
Yeah, but some people don't have that, and they work from home. And I think sometimes people don't understand the impact it has on your mental health, and it does have a lot. Because sometimes it's easier to hide.
I worked 3 months from home and I was losing my fucking mind.
I do it like so much in a minute.
Don't forget that you've got 3 months at home, but then you've got Bree coming home.
Well, that's it.
Or talking to. I literally have nobody.
Yeah.
So I don't see anybody from Monday to Wednesday, and then I have my daughter, and then teenager in a room, shuts herself up. So I may as well just sit on my own.
Yeah, but I get it, because in this job that I'm in now, I do spend a lot of time at home, and I don't have anyone. I have my dog, and she's great, don't get me wrong. But, sometimes it's easy to just stay at home and do nothing. It's like, even my best friend, like, she works from home, and she was saying to me that she's just in the same old rut, but she has her boyfriend coming home, she has a daughter still, and she says she still struggles. And it does worry me so much about where the future's going when people work from home. It does worry me a lot.
And I'm not saying that you need to be, like, in, like, the office, water cooler and all that lot to, like, get through. But I think you just need to be... And it's a shame, because we work so we can afford the house that we're living in, but then being in the house for too long makes you go fucking mad. But you need to just have a little bit of change of scenery. Even 100%. If it's... Like, because I have days where I go out on the road and I fucking love it.
I love being out on the road.
It's so good. And I don't even mind what's going on.
No, I'm the same, to be fair. But it's poker. I can't play poker. But all the people who have joined this poker group,
it's just being
none
together.
of us can play.
Yeah.
None of us can play. So we only put a tenner in.
Or someone's hustling fucking hard.
Yeah, so we literally... Yeah, well, I won last month, so I was happy. But we literally chuck a tenner in.
Yeah.
And that is it. So... because it can get stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And we've all got chips and everything, and the chips, to be fair, it's who's got the most chip wins at the end of it and all that kind of stuff.
But it's good, because you get to meet people, and
I'm
going out your house.
Such a good laugh. And
you're getting their vibes, everything.
I've never wanted to play poker in my life.
Yeah.
And I've had the opportunity to play poker, and I've gone, nah, don't want to do it.
I don't know how to play.
And then someone said, do you want to play poker with just a 10? And I was like, you know what? I'm at that stage now where I'm like, trying stuff. I'm coming out of my comfort zone, and that was a bit like the skiing thing we was talking about.
Yeah.
I'm going to come out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to go. If I don't like it, I can just say I'm not coming next month.
Yeah.
And I'm actually, it's the third.
Get yourself out there a bit more. And that's a good thing about...
It's nice that you said I was miserable, though, so thanks, Charlotte.
No, but sometimes...
About you.
You're a miserable
No,
bastard.
I have not said that.
Everyone's not picking that up on the podcast.
I know there's people on this thing going, he is miserable.
No, I'm just saying
he is fucking
there has been
and they're going to
times...
text me now going, they're going to listen to it, and they're like, you are a miserable bastard, mate.
Yeah,
but like Disney and Wales, you've been having a great time.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah,
that was last week.
But there has been times where you're like, I fucking hate life. It's shit right now, and it's normal.
Yeah, there's always those times.
Exactly, it's normal to be like that sometimes. And it's like, I would say I felt like that the past year and a half since I've left my other job, because before I was out on the road all the time. I was covering the southwest of the country and I was loving it. But now I'm at home so much. And it does have an impact on you.
You change it up, aren't you?
But that's why, it's just like, I can. Yeah, and there's so much admin to do. You just like kind of stay at home, but it's important to get out there. You've got to force yourself.
I do force myself, and to be fair, in these last probably, this is going to sound a bit corny and everything, but since you said about going to skiing, yeah, that's where I've started to
get out,
get out a little bit more and everything. I mean, I could do better. I'm not going to lie, and I'm coming across like a right miserable bastard here. But I just get comfortable in my own way, if you get me.
So you're going like more with like the whole yes man thing. You're saying yes to more things, put yourself out there. Well, obviously, but also still knowing the power of no.
Yeah. I can say no. Yeah.
Being like,
not really the one thing I can't stand is when people pressure me.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I can't stand.
I always do that.
No, but there's
I'm always like
but
pressuring
there's
you
like
to do
there's
things.
pressure and there's pressure. So like there's somebody that will keep asking me the same question. Oh, we're going to do this. 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 The more you pressure me, the more I'll say I'll go back into. I'll go into a cave if that makes sense.
Because I would have said yes straight away.
Yeah,
if I was
but the more you pressure me, the more I'll go into a cave, and I'm like.
Unless you've got some brand new information you're going to tell me that makes me want to do this. No.
So the next year, I mean, I get an extra week off because I've been at the company for 10 years. So there's a few of us. We're on about doing Oktoberfest.
Nice.
Do it.
And
do it.
Yeah, someone did it this year. I mean, I'll be honest with you, he looks a right twat in his outfit. Send me the photo. He sent me the outfit. He went to Manchester, right?
Yeah.
And he sent me the outfit, and I was in fucking tears with laughter.
Yeah, you have to commit
and
to
to
the
be
bit.
fair, and to be fair, I've got this guy on my phone in his outfit. So every time he rings me, his outfit pops up. And I said to him, "You're gonna look a right twat. You know, he's gonna look a right twat." Blah blah blah. Anyway, I get a text message, "Mate, you're never gonna fucking believe it. No one's fucking dressed up." He says it's like 2 or 3 people dressed up. He says, "I look a right twat."
So wait, did he go to an Oktoberfest in Manchester?
Yeah, and I said,
"I'm not fucking dressing up."
And I said to him, I said, "Look, and this is literally how it's come about. I'm like, if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to do something, if you're going to go to like a fucking Disney parade in the UK, you know it's going to be fucking Mickey Mouse from Wish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's fucking going to be terrible. The princesses are going to look like they're on the crackles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's not going to be it.
Yeah, so I'm like, if you're going to do something like that, you've literally got to go to the place. So I was literally like, ask X, Y, and Z if they want to go. Ask Thing if they want to go. Spoke about it at the fireworks. A couple of people said, "Yeah, I'll go." Blah blah blah.
Oh, well, I didn't hear about this sneaky one behind my back.
Well, you were probably at the bar.
So the boys then.
Yeah, so there's a few of us going to.
Oh, how cool is
Oktoberfest,
that?
and we will dress up like absolute dicks, but at least everybody else will be dressed up as dicks with us, not in the middle of Manchester.
Yeah, and you're in Germany.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, if he did that, he probably looked like he just worked at the Oktoberfest.
No, he looked a right dick. Trust me. He got this little hat right, and I said to him, "You fucking nicked that from Woody from Toy Story." I'm like, "Have you got fucking your name on the bottom of your shoes?"
Oh.
Because he did look a dick. So yeah, that's something I'm going to do next year. I think that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
So bringing it back, just a bookend.
You have to ruin the moment, don't you? Bring it back. I could sit here all night. Oh, you know,
Bring it back.
I'm coming back, me.
Well,
if I don't, they don't like me. Or I've just gone miserable and I just can't be asked to come out.
I didn't mean like that, Scotty. Bring it back to me.
Cycle it all round. You can conclude the episode about dating in your 40s, 30s.
It's shit.
So your goals?
Your back's going to tell you.
Right.
55.
Yeah, back's going to be telling. Yeah. My mind's going to be. I can't go into the kitchen now.
So your goals for your 40s? Do more city breaks.
Yeah, I mean, surely you've got loads of listeners. I mean, just put my photo out there. just help me, please.
Okay, we'll do it. Shall we do it? Yeah. We'll try and get you a date. We'll get you a date.
We'll do a whole thing like with our guests and have your photo in there as well.
Let's try and get Scotty a date. I mean, it's not hard, is it?
You know, we'll bring her with me next time.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy's ugly or really ugly?
Matchmaking in your 30s.
Right. Okay. So a date. That's what we're gonna do.
We're gonna set you up.
We're gonna get you a date.
Yeah, but she's got to be fit.
Obviously.
Well, that's all our fans are banging, mate.
Excellent.
So we'll get you a date.
I knew there was a reason why I came.
That's it.
Right, we'll get you a date. We'll put you on there and let's see what we can do. But and then we'll have you back on once, you know.
You both decide that dating in your 30s is toss.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
100%.
I mean, it's not. It's just if you're ready or not, isn't it?
No, it's shite, Charlotte.
No, it's not.
It really is. For a fucking 5'8" guy, I mean, let's just put it out there now so people are not disappointed when I turn up. 5'8" guy, bald head, there's not a lot going for you. Oh, and a tubby little dot.
Oh, fuck off, Scotty. Fittest male.
I know, well, exactly.
You just need to get yourself out there more. When you go to Germany.
You know when we went skiing?
Yeah.
People got my passport and they went, "Oh, you're quite good looking, weren't you, Scott?" I had fucking hair.
Oh, that's so rude as well.
I had fucking hair. Just as we stood queuing up for the fucking plane. Are you quite good looking with hair? Oh, thanks, guys.
Oh, are you feeling good right now? Well,
yeah.
You excited for skiing? Get roasted.
I mean, some women like bald hair. You're not even
There's a lot
bald.
of women that don't.
But there's a lot of women that do. You just got to go find them. You're in sales, aren't you? You're used to rejection and building your pipeline. Go do it.
Oh, wait, yeah.
You're in sales, you're used.
Pipeline and the women.
Get yourself a
In sales,
pipeline.
you're used to rejection.
Well, we're going to have like an Excel spreadsheet with the names and their ages and where they're from and all that
VLOOKUP,
kind of stuff.
do it all.
Kids, number of kids they've got.
Get yourself a pipeline, Scotty, in your 40s. 40s are for you.
Invite me on when I'm 40. I'll come here on my birthday. If it's a weekday, I'll come here on my birthday. You can record me.
Do a recap.
We can have a little birthday cake and
before
everything.
you're then forgotten by the podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll set my own up.
Yeah.
40 on.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Wait, he's ruining the franchise. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, cool. All right, so dating your 30s for you is...
It's toss. And for you, toss.
Well,
she likes it.
Oh, I don't know
You're
yet.
on hold.
Yeah, it's on hold at the minute. Wait till I will get back out there.
You're
The
gonna
last
get to
5
New York by an
years,
Italian American.
exactly. My last 5 years, I'll get myself back out there. But right now in Derby,
If you want an Italian American, go to New York.
Italiano.
Ciao.
Sorry, cut.
Okay.
But yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
I love Italian, me.
Thanks for listening. We know time is precious and we thank you for yours. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.